Welcome to a day in my life, my lovelies. Where are you at, Dee? Doesn't look like Aldi. You would be correct. I am not at Aldi. I am at, if you could see it, probably not, the grocery outlet. Why? Because they have crab meat for $11.99 for a pound. So hopefully they still have it. So we're going to go in there and see if we can pick up some fun food finds for a low cost. Not buying anything I don't need. I should go in the Dollar Tree. Maybe I should go in the Dollar Tree first. Dollar Tree's right next door. Yes, right down the street from my house. See if they have any more of those Starbucks energy drinks. I know, Denise, you shouldn't be having those. I know, I agree. But I'm going in anyway because they're fantastic. So, all right, I will show you when we get home what I purchased at both locations. Buckle up, my lovelies. Buckle up. Beautiful. Dollar Tree, grocery outlet. Woohoo! Oh, it's beautiful. Love this hot breeze. Ooh, look what we found. Look at that. They have hot honey at the Dollar Tree. And look at that jalapeno sauce. Oh, look at these sauces. Come on, for $1.25. And I had, look at these hot peppers. I've never seen these here before. I had to share. Always check and make sure what you're buying is $1.25 because you might be able to get it cheaper in the regular grocery store if it's not. They had 3 different kinds, so I thought I would show you. Garlic mayo. I mean, come on, DT. Look at some of the beautiful beauty products they had. I just thought I'd just give you a little peruse through some of the new things I've never seen there before. So let's get a look at that. Oh, I've never seen this brand. I don't know. Oh, yes, too. That's really a nice brand. And we have some fun cleanser. Ooh, look at the fun stuff. Like I always say, always should check out your Dollar Tree. But you know your prices. And this serum I thought looked adorable. Look at that. It says made with pearls. I'd try it, but I didn't need any right now. But let's just look around what else we have. They have a whole kind. They have gold leaf and all that. So that we give it a look. Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys and Judy Bloom at the DT. Shock of all shock. All right, they had nothing. Came out with nothing. But I did capture a fun food finds, interesting things that they had in the spice and sauce section, so I'll insert them right after I'm done shopping or right before the haul. So let's go. Let's see what we find here. Oh, they have some chickpea pasta in 2 different flavors. This pasta is higher in protein, just not a fan. And this is what I came in here for, and they had plenty of the Primal Kitchen spicy ketchup. Not a huge fan of the mayo, but I'll be honest. But look at this, some Seymour. Oh, they had Grillos, and look, 647 English muffins, be still my heart. And here's some ice cream finds. I thought I'd just share that with you. All right, here's our little healthy haul from, let's say Thrive Market. No, from Grocery Outlet. Peter's been asking me to check for this spicy ketchup, and they finally had it. This was $2.99. That was a steal. And the date is for September, which we'll go through it. We like it because it's spicy. Is organic and unsweetened. So on Weight Watchers, 1 tablespoon is 0, 2 tablespoons is 1 point. I don't know about 3. I very rarely have more than a tablespoon of ketchup on a lot of things. They had, this is an impulse buy. They had Grillos, dill chips. They were $5.99. I checked the ShopRite app and they're $1 cheaper than ShopRite. So I thought I'll just get them. They didn't have many of them. And I do believe that they're good till the, I checked dates at Grocery Outlet. I think it was like the middle of June, which we go through pickles in this house. So yeah, I consider it a 0 point option. I don't know about you, but I don't worry about pickles. We've had a discussion about this. Pickles do have high sodium. What is the sodium in these? 200 milligrams per serving, which is an ounce, I think. I can't. So that's the only slide about pickles. But look what they had. Oh my God, $5.99. It's $2 more at the regular grocery store. So when I see it, I grab it. As long as the date is fine, and the date is June 10th. So that's over a month. So yes, a little ASMR. Always got that. And this, I do have stuff for dinner, but I have, we're gonna make up some potatoes. I'm just gonna saute them. Saute them. And I'm going to grab chicken out of the freezer. I'm trying to go through my freezer downstairs through the stuff I've had there. Definitely. It's nice to have a freezer, but you got to go down and use it and rotate that stuff. So I'm trying to go through the chicken that's down there. And I was just going to do that. But I saw this, again, impulse buy. But it was $4.99 for chicken sausages. It's what I pay at Target for like the Good and Gather or the Belinsky, the other brand. You know what I'm talking about. But they had this one. I've never heard of this brand. It's called Seymour. I know. Some of these obscure things that you see at these stores are bizarre. This is a chicken parm sausage. So it has 12 grams of protein, no added nitrates or nitrites, humanely raised chickens, 80%, 5% less fat. And each link is 100 calories, and it's 3 points on Weight Watchers. So I just thought that would be fun to have with our potatoes tonight. It would make a great breakfast sausage too, 100 calories. Let's check the sodium, 520 milligrams. Again, anything like this, it's going to be high. So I don't, it is what it is some days, but I thought it was fun. Pork free. Chickens are fed a vegetarian diet. It's not why I bought it, but I got it because I never saw chicken parm sausage. I'm like, chicken parm sausage? Okay. Sign me up. So you'll see that in dinner tonight. But that's my little grocery outlet haul. I got to eat breakfast now. It's getting a little bit late. So I'm just going to grab something convenient. I know. It's either that or I don't have anything. So I'm just going to grab something. Maybe we'll have, I don't know. Let me think of what I feel like. I could have a muffin. I got to think about it. You'll see. Well, I went with one of these low sugar yogurts from Aldi. It's like the Too Good. It's vanilla, 2 grams of sugar, Greek yogurt. It is 2 points. So we're going to have that with a serving of granola. I always drain the whey off. Do you do that? I don't like my yogurt watery. So, but before we have that, you know what's funny? Anytime I want a small spoon, all I have are teaspoons, these large iced teaspoons. Did you have that happen? That's all I could find. The first must be in the drain board. Oh, seriously. I have my teaspoons. I'm going to have this matcha white chip granola. This is pretty point heavy, but again, for the serving of 2/3 cups, I'm not having 2/3 cups. I measured out a third serving, a little less than a third. This is like 2 points worth, which I think is plenty. But we've not ever tried this yet. I got this again at Aldi. Impulse buy. I'll probably count those 3 points by the time I taste it. Let's face it, people, right? There's really big clusters. You don't have big clusters. There's no big clusters. Okay. Let's grab my spoon and take a little bit out. This is the matcha. Oh, yeah. As far as matcha goes, 5 out of 5. This is delicious. I love matcha. But it is not for the faint of heart for points wise. But that's why I try to tell you. 9 points for 2/3 of a cup. I'm not going to have that much. So, yeah, when you look at granola, I mean, like I said, that would be way too much on this little cup. So we have 3 points worth. Perfect. So it's a 5-point situation. So, yeah, I'm going to go enjoy this. But there's caffeine in here. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. But, yeah, Aldi. I had to try it. It's not like, how often do you see matcha granola? I don't. So again, sometimes we have to buy the higher point things because we don't get to see them. So I'm going to enjoy this delicious breakfast this morning. So we'll be back with something fun. Guess what? There's no sponsored content in this video. There's no product review. There's nothing. I am cleared out of products. I put everything on hold till after ordination, so probably won't see anything till June. So I took the month of May off. Oh, and here's the thing, and I get a lot of people don't like that. I do. I understand. But you also know that it helps my channel. It helps me out. That's why I do it. And like I said, you could just, go to the bathroom when I do that. But I appreciate that I can get to do it because, like I said, it helps out my channel. It helps me out because YouTube does not really, you know, this is my little job, and this is helps, you know, put food on the table, because that's what my check goes for. My check goes towards feeding the family. So I appreciate you letting it run by. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I know it's a pain in the butt, but that is a way to earn a little bit of extra, and it helps. Just with this ordination. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna go eat this, and we'll come back. I don't know what we're gonna do. I wing this. Didn't you realize I wing this? I should like write a whole thing to do, but I get up in the morning and say, what do I feel like doing today? Do I feel like going here? I felt like going to grocery outlet. Well, truth be told, they had crab meat, but they didn't have it. It was all sold out. I should have went yesterday. But yeah. But I will see you in a bit. I'm gonna eat. Got changed. It's hot, so I put on my tank top and my fun comfily, my favorite bras. This is probably my favorite one. It is a sports yoga bra, and I love it. Amazon has them cheaper than the website, and they had this one on like $10. I'm telling you, I have converted many a big busted girl to these bras, so I will link them down below just if you want to check them out. Some different, like I said, sometimes I run these really good sales. I got 2 bras that weekend from Amazon, and one was 10 and one was like 13. And they're normally like $25 to $35, which again is not a bad price when you have a good bra. But I just want to also let you know, I am doing a maintenance on the washer. See what happens? We have no sponsored content. So we're going to be like, well, you probably might like that though. This from the Dollar Tree. You can get them at your regular grocery store. But this one you can get, I think it comes with 3 packets. I feel like there was 3 in here. Yes, 3 pouches. It's good to do this once a month. It gets that, like, especially, like, I have a stainless steel drum, and it helps get, you know, because it's water. And water has that, you know, stinky smell once in a while. I don't want to use the word mold. Look at this. This is going on my nerves. Okay. But, yeah, I always like to do these. And like I said, the ones at the Dollar Tree work great. You hear it running now. You fill it up on high tide, and you put it on hot water. And it's on a regular rinse, regular, you know, load. So, yeah, it makes it smell really nice, too. You'll be able to have that, let's face it, our clothes stink. And you're putting a pod in there, and yeah, every once in a while, that's what you do. Then your clothes will be feeling fresh again. Because sometimes you're like, ooh, why don't these clothes smell clean? You know? But I have nothing planned. I was going to make this Cool Whip thing on rice cakes, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't feel like eating it. So it's kind of like, I don't want to make something to make something. Maybe next week. I felt like it last week. I probably should have done it then. We will get to it. I do have rice cakes. I do have a frozen Cool Whip. Now, you could probably use yogurt or Cool Whip, like whatever floats your boat. Maybe I should use the yogurt I have up. I have a little bit of Faye to use up. Maybe we should make one with the yogurt. It'd be really high in protein because you mix protein powder in with the Cool Whip. So you just mix protein powder in with the yogurt. Maybe we will, and we put it in the freezer, and then we drizzle it with some melted chocolate. Okay, you talked me into it. You talked me into it, which wasn't hard. So let me grab the rest of, I see how much Faye I have left, because I know there's not much in there, but it might be just enough for one big rice cake, or one rice cake. Let's get our stuff, and I will be right back, my lovelies. Alrighty, I only had a half a cup left, which I think is going to be plenty for our plain. This is a plain 1 point rice cake. This is lightly salted. Bowl and basket. And we get to break open our brand new Devotion angel food cake. You can use any protein, honestly. Now, I'm going to use half a scoop, but I feel like a full scoop with a half a cup might be way too overkill for protein. But again, we'll see. I'll taste it. All right, let's give you a half a scoop. I love that Devotion names their protein like after fun things like angel food cake, brownie batter, you know. Okay. There she is. And you will notice that this thickens right up. Now, do you have to use protein powder? You don't. You could use pudding mix, you know, but you have to do something that's going to help it thicken a little bit more. I mean, you could technically just put the yogurt on there. If it freezes, it's going to be fine. Who am I? Right? So we only spent 2 points, one for the cake and one for the half a scoop. So I think that gets literally like pudding. And it'll do that to the Cool Whip too. Like I said, you could use Cool Whip, but honestly, I only want to make one, and this is needed to get used up. So there we go. Oh, how thick that is. Now, if you want to add extra flavorings or sweeteners, you can. I'm figuring whatever we put on top is going to balance out if we need it to be a little bit more sweet. But let's taste. I know the lighting is terrible. My ring light is broken. So we'll see. I think it's fine. I don't think I want any sweeter because I might put some chocolate. We're going to do a little bit of chocolate on top, so I don't think we need it to be. But what I want to put in there is a little bit of salt. Like, where's my salt? There it is. Himalayan. Again, you don't really need to do that. I just feel like I love a good old pop of salt. Let's pop our cake, and we're gonna put this little cake in the freezer. Like I said, I might not use all of this because it might be too much. We don't want to have overkill, but but you have the points for it. Again, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like, I feel like this is plenty. I feel like any more would be ridiculously too large. That could be a snack for later. But I'm going to put this on wax paper and put it in my freezer and let this harden. And then when we come back, I'll already have some lilies melted very gingerly because you don't want to season them, because I don't like putting coconut oil in my chocolate. First of all, I don't have it. So I just want to, melt it really gently and then just drizzle it, and it'll go back in the freezer and hard up, and then we'll have our treat. I can go use almost a point of those chips because right now we have 2 points. That's a large snack for 2 points. Don't forget we have our other. So, all right, we'll be back. Because I am the crazy person you know me to be, I have cookies in the fridge. Cookies I've showed you many times. These are just, I think they're 1 point each. I'm trying to remember what flavor these were. I don't remember. It's probably a lot of chips. There we go. I don't remember what flavor they were. But since we have some of this, I just feel like we need to. Right. I mean, I could eat this, but why not eat it on this? Or to freeze this too. I don't know. That's how I roll. I know the lighting is terrible. I have everything up. It's just one of those days. Look at that. All right, we're gonna put him in the fridge. Freeze. Can you see? I'm gonna get excited. I get like having leftovers for lunch. It's just some noodles and some vegetables, and I have a piece of turkey breast. I'm just gonna finish up. So very high protein, delicious lunch. All right, we took our little frozen thing out of the freezer, frozen, and I melted some lilies, and I also made some powdered peanut butter, cause it's a point. Point of lilies, a point of powdered peanut butter. Actually, I'll probably only use half of this because I don't want it to be too decadent. I mean, come on. Okay. I work fast because these chips will. These are the mini lilies. And there you go. Let's try it. You could put it back in the freezer. I'm not. One for the rice cake, one for the protein, one for the peanut butter, and one for the chocolate. So it's 4 points. Pretty good. Full of protein. Protein powder is protein. The peanut butter is protein. I think it's a successful snack. Really good in the summer. You're welcome. All right, tonight's dinner is chicken Parmesan chicken sausage, which is, I guess, redundant to say, but I did get the grocery outlet. I think I mentioned it. That is 3 points. I have some potatoes, peppers, mushrooms, and onions cooked in leftover bacon fat. Grease, what you cook bacon in. So, according to Weight Watchers, you count the bacon fat as a piece of bacon. It's counted in there. So I will just count myself 2 slices of bacon, even though it's probably not, you know, so that would be 3 points. So 3 points for my potatoes and 3 points for my sausage. So it's a 6-point dinner tonight. I bet you thought I forgot about this. No, I didn't. I just melted a little bit of points worth of white chocolate chips. And I won't be able to see them, but I just thought, you know, because, you know, a little bit of white chocolate never hurt anybody. Again, you can put as much or as little of any of these things as you like. It's your bank. Spend it the way you want. Let's see how it is with the cookie. Now, you get this cookies on dishwithday.com. Cookie works. Be fun. Use smaller cookies and make a little sandwich. Or with the whipped cream. So yeah, you can put that little concoction with anything. So I'm going to give this to the boys to finish. I just wanted to try it. So that is it for the little sweet treats today. Let's go over that little snack with the rice cake and the yogurt. The protein, 3 points on Weight Watchers, 187 calories, 21 carbs, 19 protein, 1 gram of added sugar, and 4 grams of fiber. Yeah, look at the beautiful day we had. We went out for a little bit of a walk. All right, editing D, forgot to close out the video. So I hope you enjoy spending the day. We went to the Dollar Tree, went to grocery outlet, and we saw some fun food finds. And you saw what I purchased, not a lot. It's always a great thing when you find Faye. I just always grab it. So, oh, we ate those chickens. Did I show that in the video? I think I did. I didn't really show my food per se, like in-depthly. I just showed pictures, but I did have the chicken sausage for dinner. It was phenomenal. I might have to go back and get another pack. They were really good. I mean, stole the show for me. I thought they were delicious. So I'm going to run back and grab me another pack of those deliciousness things. And I don't know. What else I have to say? If you have any questions about anything you saw that I didn't answer, which is highly likely because, you know, it's 9 o'clock at night and I just forgot. So let me know in the comment section below. I don't think there's any links. This is the first vlog with no products or anything. No sponsorships, no products. Taking a few weeks off, so yeah. And if you enjoy, so give it a big old thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, join us here Dish with D. We vlog, we eat, we cook, we revamping our What I Eat in a Day video, have more recipes. Y'all were saying you want more recipes. That's been the consensus. So, okay. I'm going to give you some more recipes because that's what everybody's asking me for. And it's mostly been simple. Simple recipes. Easy, quick, simple recipes. So we can do that because I love easy, quick, and simple. And with summer coming, that's just me. Summer food, fresh, cold salads and all kinds of little bowls and stuff. I want to do some bowls. I have some bowl ideas I want to do with cottage cheese. So look forward to that. And then won't be the next couple weeks. We got a lot going on here, but I'm going to do my best to keep up with the channel for a few weeks. So I will dish with you another day, my lovelies. I have a lot of videos go out today. Yesterday I put out a whole video of tastings because I was putting it on Wednesday's video and it was way too long. I'm like, nobody's watching a 51-minute video. I wouldn't sit through it. I should not expect anybody else to. So I thought, you know, we'll just cut it in half, put one on one and one the next day. So it worked out. So if you haven't seen that yet, I have always have videos at the end of any video of videos that need a little bit extra love. So I will put those, I think it's on this side. I always think it's this side because really to me it's this side, but it's really this side because everything is opposite. I will see you in a video very soon, my lovelies. Have a great rest of your week.